Check your Minn Kota wires, guys. All this insulation's just fallen off, so lucky I didn't have a short. So I'm gonna disconnect all this and heat shrink it. The joys. There's all the insulation down there. Guys, the insulation's disintegrating, so I've stripped it back to some fresh stuff, and then I can easily replace these wires because these are just bullet connectors. This will be a bit harder. This is silver coated wire, so tin wire, so that will be right. So I think I'm going to have to chop these back way, run some insulation on them, because I don't know where to get one of these connectors from, and I'll just have to make sure the what do you call it, the heat shrink covers these wires all the way in, and that should fix that. And these ones don't seem to be succumbed to the disintegration yet, so probably just leave those and fix them once they start to deteriorate. But yeah, the joys of Minn Kota are just all the insulation is just disintegrating. So right guys, just wanted to show you the shit show. So this copper wire is pretty corroded, but I managed to clean it with a bit of isopropyl alcohol and then flood the joint with a heap of solder and flux to get it to join. But eventually that wire there that runs over to the steering unit will need to be replaced. But for now I'm just joining on to as far as I can cut back and joining on the joys. Alright guys, I'm just threading a bit of heat shrink back over this bare wire and insulation, and just pushing that in as far as I can get it, and then I'm just going to put a bit of epoxy in there just to keep the wire separated. This is the best thing I can think of without finding a new plug with tails and all that. I'm sure you have to buy the unit separate unless you know what plug this is. I just mixed up some epoxy and just epoxy at the end there, just so it's waterproof, and I just belled out these ends here with a meter to make sure nothing's shorted. That should be alright till that steering box gives way, and we'll solder these ends on, and got a bit of heat shrink as insulation, and yeah, I'll probably just go over it with amalgamating tape once everything's cured up, and that will be a temporary fix until I get a new steering box, once that one gives way. But yeah, not the prettiest thing on earth, but I'm just going to do some joints, and then slide some resin core heat shrink over this and tape it up with amalgamating tape or heat shrink. So yeah, it's all covered now, so insulation should be fine. Alright guys, so I'm amalgamating tape all this up and then just put normal nylon over it. That's that plug I had the bare insulation on it, and then this other one, insulation's still good, so I just amalgamated taped it and nylon taped it. And then these ones here, the through connectors, I just used spade type through connectors, put a bit of heat shrink over it. So that's it there. Hopefully that doesn't cause me any more dramas, but if not, I'll have to trace the wires into here, replace this, or replace this whole unit. Hopefully it wears out before then, and any wires that are buggered that go onto the board, you'll have to change the board out. So not ideal, but here's what it is. Cheers. Alright guys, I've tied up all those cables, put everything back together. Just testing it that it still works, so still spins, and spot lock and all that works, and we'll just throw it. So hopefully that fix lasts a bit.